everyone, Drew the 90s guy here. We are continuing with part 4 of our Donkey Kong Country 2 playthrough. I'm going to be continuing now with Krazy Kremland, and we're starting at Hornet Hall. I've always really liked this world a lot, actually. They do some crazy things with this, where you start with beehives and then move on to a theme park. I mean, they really kind of came up with some crazy ideas in this world. But anyways, if this is your first time watching, you can go ahead and start the playthrough in the description down below. You can click on the link there. And I've just been loving playing through this game. It's been a lot of fun. Graphics in this part of the game are really cool too. I mean, I love the little baby bees in the bag, the little larvas. That's a really nice touch. And then you have that honey just dripping down. I mean, these are just some really cool effects that really push some of the Super Nintendo graphics to its utmost limits. This is just some fantastic design here. And I've always wondered, with all the honey here, I can't imagine having to clean that out later. I mean, poor Diddy and Dixie Kong. I mean, they're having to get through all this sticky honey, and I just wonder how the heck they managed to get it cleaned out. But somehow they do, I think. Oh yeah, there's something over here. Oh yeah, and I guess that really didn't do anything much there. And the music here is kind of a little bit of a creepy vibe to it, but it's really cool. And the platforming you have to figure out with like the sticky honey, like having to climb up the walls and other things like that. And then you have the porcupines going on when you can't jump into them, but you might not be able to roll into them because you might be stuck in the honey. I mean, those are some really interesting combinations there. And we definitely need Dixie Kong here, because here we have Squidder again, who is very helpful for this part of the game. Let's see, is there something up here? Yes, I think there. No, there isn't. Maybe I'm just thinking that I missed something, but it's later on where you can. Shoot. Oh. Oh no! Get back here. Oh, good. Whew. And luckily, in this game, like Squidder has special sneakers. He can walk right across that honey. I guess that makes sense with him. Oh, not again. Ah, come on. All right, let's try this again. Oh gosh. This game really does have some very tough platforming, but it's very rewarding. Yeah, there's just a good mixture of enemies and variety, and there never is a dull moment in this game. And now that I realize, I'm so used to doing this level with Squidder, that like, now that I think of it, these parts would be kind of tricky without Squidder, because again, you have like these porcupines that are going all over the place, and you can't jump on them, but he also, in that part, you can't roll into them. So he is definitely essential for this part. And I'm glad that they give some parts that they put in the barrels, so Squidder can just go straight up without having to climb up those narrow passageways with all those zingers flying all around. had a really interesting read the other day. It was a thread by a guy I follow over on Twitter, and he was talking about how Nintendo's just been all over the place with the Donkey Kong franchise ever since Rare left Nintendo, or at least since Microsoft bought them. And a lot of that has to do is that Nintendo seems to have this perspective that if they didn't make it themselves, they'll just do their own thing. And the Donkey Kong franchise just became like just stripped down to the main characters of Donkey Kong, and then just whatever other characters they felt like making, whether it was Tikis or the Snowmads or just whatever else they come up with. I mean, there was no consistency with the Donkey Kong franchise for its villains, but hopefully, now that King K. Rool is now in Smash Brothers and is like become relevant again, I would hope that they would bring the Kremlins back to becoming the villains. I don't know, maybe part of the reason they haven't is that it was very much part of Rare's style. But I think they could do it. I really think that they get the right developers in there. I mean, I think even Retro Studios could be able to do something here. This is where some of the fun starts, where we get some of these roller coaster rides. I love how that's a nice touch, how they lift up their arms like it's a real roller coaster. Now, there's one part of this world I think is a little bit underplayed. It's the fact that you have this whole carnival, and the only thing you really do in the carnival is ride roller coasters, when you have all that cool stuff going on in the background and all these other potential ideas they could do. And I don't know, they could have maybe done a little bit more. I think one of these times I actually have to follow that guy, but I don't remember what time that is. Because one of the times the bad guys lead you to a bonus level, but I'll have to keep my eye out for it. I think it might be coming up on one of these next ones. Looks like I missed one. Where is it? And you always know exactly when you've gotten them all because you hear the bonus coin, which is extremely helpful. But yeah, the minecart, they're not really minecarts, it's a roller coaster in this one. I mean, but they definitely improve the cart levels in this game, make them much more interactive, a lot more fun, and more interesting. I believe that this is where you have to follow him. Yep. I mentioned before in one of my previous videos that, like, technically this was my sister's game that she got for her birthday when we first got this game, and she always wanted to play these levels, and she really enjoyed the part of it is because she was actually handicapped and could only use one arm, so she liked to play these levels because she could, and she really enjoyed them, so that was kind of a cool thing. This is a bit of a tricky part here. Aw, man, I wanted to go for it, but it wasn't meant to be that time. I guess. Wait. Oh, he's around here somewhere. So you are free to take a risk on that balloon, it seems. Not that lives, at least to me, matter very much when I'm playing through this. Using the save states, I've been able to accumulate a lot of lives. Here we have another Bramble level. Get to listen to this amazing music again, so I'm in. This one has some pretty cool platforming. Whereas that first level was kind of focused more on barrel blasting, this one is kind of just a tricky, tough vine level, and I already lost Dixie Kong. And I need Dixie Kong. Hold on. I need I like the rewind option. It's nice not having to start all over again. Here we go. Alright, we're going to go ahead and follow this part here, and then we will find our next secret. This is interesting. We get a little bit more squawks action here. This is kind of very similar to one that we had in the last level, actually, but now we just collect the stars after we defeat the Zingers. Alright. And also, I really like the fact how, like, even if it's the same type of level, they can convey a different kind of mood just by changing the lighting. And that's whereas the first time you do this kind of level, it's kind of all really bright and colorful, but it's more muted here and kind of a bit more sad, and maybe feels even slightly more dangerous. This is kind of the first level where you really do with squawks that's like just a ton of fun, because you have to really be careful where you're flying around, and of course I love the being able to shoot all these nuts he has here. I'm starting to wonder where he gets all that. Actually, now that I think of it, I mean, it's got to come from somewhere. But no, it's just the magic of video games. Really, if you want to give something unlimited ammo, you give something unlimited ammo. Oh no. Do I want to rewind this time? Depends on if I'm starting all the way over. If I am, yeah, I do not want to start all the way over. I'm sorry. Alright, that was just almost at the save barrel. Here are some magical ones you can jump right through. It looks like I've actually already gotten all the secrets of the level. I like the fact how, like, it tells you when you get all the secrets, when you get an exclamation point, and then of course when you get the DK coin. Oh, I almost missed something here. Kind of forgot about it. I thought there was something around here, but... yeah, you gotta be very careful where you're looking. Almost missed that DK coin. Glad that I found it. Here, I like how they kind of have invincible. Have I ever done that before? I don't know if I ever actually have. I don't know if I've ever actually blocked one of their hooks from doing that before. I don't know. At least if I did, it's been a while since that happened. Because I normally don't think of doing that. I just love how you can go crazy. Went a little too crazy there. Still got to be careful about where you're flying. Watch out for the red ones too, because you can't get those. I've always thought Dixie Kong's foot, the one closest, I don't know. I've always found her foot to look a little bit odd right there. Like, I don't know. Just looks a little bit interesting. And here, I mean, it's just, here we just see the whole idea behind their design, which is where they have an idea and they expand upon that idea as many ways as possible, and they make something that's fun. And that's what made Old Rare so good. They just came up with amazing ideas for their games. And here we have one more minecart level in this world. This one though, this one can be a little bit crazy. And I think you have two different ways you can go about it too. And I think I'm going to end up taking the crazy way, which is the turbo option. I have no idea how many enemies I actually have to defeat to make this work. It looks like I got enough. It took me a while to discover this way here, but here is Race, and you can go about it at blinding fast speed. Let's see how it goes. This way does make it both easier and harder. Obviously harder because you're going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. But I've already gotten into 5th place. Alright, got the O. Darn it. Aw, man. Let's see, let's rewind that just a little bit there. Oh, wow. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, got it that time. Got it. Alright, got in 1st place there. Had to do a couple of tries on that one, but that, not too bad. Not too bad. Fireworks in the background are pretty cool too. I realize I haven't done any of these side options, and side options are cool, but well, might as well see what Cranky Kong has to say. I'm back by popular demand to offer you my wealth of gameplay wisdom for this unnecessary sequel. Enough talk, let's see your tokens. Hornet Hall. An 8-legged friend would be halfway to helping you here. Huh. I'm off to spend my tokens. Alright. Here we have another swamp level, and it has a unique enemy in it. At least you don't see him in too many. I don't remember if you see him in any other parts of the game, but here is the Cat o' Nine Tails, probably one of the most unique enemies in all of Donkey Kong Country, really. It's just, you feel like he kind of feels a little bit out of place in the original trilogy. He's a cat with 9 tails that spins around. And he's just kind of there. And here you have this world where you start out with a beehive, you do a couple of cart levels, and then you go back to the swamp, then back to the beehive. It's interesting how they can just kind of like move things around a little bit, but still keep it interesting. Let's see what's up here. makes kind of a funny sound. He goes, oh! This is, yeah, but again, it's just like such an interesting random enemy to appear in this game. The throwing mechanic is pretty interesting in this. How you can use that to get to places. And it's pretty cool how they expand upon it in Donkey Kong Country 2, where, I mean, Country 3, where it's actually a little bit different depending on whether it's a Dixie Kong or Kitty Kong that's throwing. A little bit interesting, I mean, if you just happen to be missing either one of your, either Dixie Kong or Diddy Kong, you could take your chances in the Cat O' and like spin around and he'll throw you up in kind of a random direction. And you could try to get up to where you want to go that way, but that way is a little risky. Oh, what the heck, I'm going to do it for fun. But I can still do it this way. Maybe not. Not going to worry about it. I find the cannonball to be a very satisfying weapon to defeat enemies with, how it just has that big ol' thud. Oh no. Dang it. Okay. Oh, this part's fun. I like how it's a little bit easier to get these ones because you can hear it and there's like a set pattern. I don't have Dixie Kong today to help out. I'm not gonna risk it. Awesome. Oh, this part. Oh man, this part is tricky. Actually, not too tricky. There we go. Now we're going to have one last hive level before we go tackle the boss. This last one's really one of my favorite levels in the entire game because it has a really cool, intense ending with some killer music on it. This one, we don't have Squitter to help us out. Just gotta face the honey alone. It looks like we got some... I think you get up there later. Oh yeah, here you have to figure out how to go down, which is a bit trickier than going up. So you have to go down just enough, but not like right there. You could just risk jumping all the way down and you might land on a hook, or you might land on a bee, or not land on a hook. Oh yeah, that's another thing, if you just hang around, I'm gonna have some honey today. Slicks it up. I have to tell you, I wonder why Banjo never got to do this kind of level. He got to go to the little hive in Click Clock Woods, but what if he had a whole level of honey? He would love that. He would. So I think we have a few secrets up here. At least one secret. This is a little bit tricky. Ah! Very tricky, actually. Okay, I got it. Here we go. pretty basic one here. Oh, gotta get up. Sometimes I feel like I jinx myself a little bit here. Yeah, there's definitely a feeling of intensity when it comes to the music of this level. There very much is, but it's about to become even more so. Oh no, I think it needs something here. Hang on, there's a secret, if I remember correctly. I think you need... Oh, yes, yes. I remembered correctly. I was thinking that maybe I was missing I needed Diddy Kong to do it, but apparently you had to. You had to just jump over it. Maybe I'm not being a purist by using the rewind option, but I think it's very helpful. And this part is so much fun. Oh, dang it. Is this the word? Here it is. Ah! This music is appropriately titled Run, Rambi Run. And honestly, when the first time you play this game, it's like it kind of scares you, and like you just all you can do is just run for your life, and you just like feel that intensity, and it's just craziness. But man, it's awesome. It's an awesome theme. Well, I didn't get the K. Here and now we're going to go face that boss. We're going to face King Zing Sting. Now I have seen some people do it an easy way, which is where you just stay right in here, but I do not find much fun in that. Ah, dang it. I gotta be more careful. Ah! Ah! Almost got hit there. Getting into this maybe a little bit too cocky. Oh no! Oh, we're just going to start that one over. I got this. It's got to be a little bit more careful than it was before. I have to say, that's an interesting sound design that they did for the like when you have an explosion of needles. I love how they ramp up the difficulty, make it just a little more difficult gradually as you go. Now I just gotta get these last ones here. Just gotta get it hit it 3 times, and then King Zing is gone. I was wondering when it was gonna be over there. It kind of lingered for a second. Alright, so in part 5 we're going to be tackling Gloomy Gulch. Thank you guys for watching today. I've really been enjoying doing this Let's Play, playing through this amazing game again. If you're new to the channel, be sure to like this video, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye!